So today on the Red Sofa, I'm talking to Christoph Stehmann, or Vice President of Document Messaging Technologies at Pitney Bowes. So Christoph, welcome.
Thank you.
So what do you think are the key trends that are impacting your customers at the moment then?
Key trends what we see is one, there's the obvious trend of cost efficiency, automation that has been around for a long time. The other thing that we're really seeing is lots of interest in how can they make their communication more effective. By variabilizing communication, putting personalized information on it, putting color outside the envelope, all of these things.
Okay. And I think in a lot of countries across Europe and probably the world, so we're seeing large increases in postal prices. Do you think that kind of represents a threat or an opportunity to your customers?
As always, I think it's both. Yeah. Yes, it makes the channel more expensive, that is true. But it also puts more pressure then on people to again think about how can they make that money or that investment make the investment work better for them. That's the important thing here. If you can increase the open rate for a letter or a mailing or the response rate from 1 to 1.5%, you don't have to worry about postage too much.
Okay. And in terms of trans-promo, obviously a hot topic for the past few years, the take-up seems to have been slightly slower than maybe many people would have liked. What do you think have been the key challenges or the key reasons behind that?
Because I think it is difficult for the people who actually produce the mailings to go out and advertise the white space. It's too complicated. We as an industry have to make it easier for them to connect to the people who want to advertise, to the people who produce the mailing, bring them together. And as Pitney Bowes, we're experimenting with a forum here, a portal on the internet to actually do that, and then we'll see how that works.
Okay, so it's maybe increasing communication sort of on both sides, all the way up the value chain then, I guess. Okay. And obviously, you guys your Volley product has gained a lot of interest, which I know is in beta testing in the US. Do you think ultimately that will become an opportunity for printers as well as sort of the postal providers? Because I know it crosses sort of both.
It can be. We are currently, we are in beta tests and in preparation for the final consumer launch in the US. We have announced a deal with the Australian Post where we want to take that to the market already behind the Australian Post. We're providing the technology. And for Europe, I can say we have lots of interest, both from Post but also from the print service industry. And we'll see where that ends up.
Okay. And do you think ultimately it will represent a serious opportunity for printers as well then? Or?
I think so, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And in terms of the sort of final question really, I mean, how do you think the global recession has maybe changed the way that you do business with your customers?
I think in the first instance, it slowed down business because people stopped investing and really thought about this twice. I think we're over that bump now. It is getting better. People are investing again. However, they are investing with a focus on really making the investment work better for them. And that means really differentiating your mailings, make the mailings more effective, get more response from customers. To the extent we can help with that, and that is our focus here, I think we're in good shape.
Okay, and do you think in some respects then it's actually got you closer to your customers then, in understanding what their needs are and how you can help them?
In a way, yes. Yes. And I see a lot more collaborative discussions here with the print service industry or to some extent postal providers about how they can really add more value and help their customers achieve what they really want to achieve with their communication.
Okay, that's great. Well, thank you very much for your time. That was a really interesting discussion. Thank you.